हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम राम।
Oi, Mickey. Mickey. Oi. ये भगवान आजा।
Hare Krishna, audio is okay now? Hare Krishna, yes, chalo. Now, आकर्ण्यात्वाजम आयांतम संपरेत्या यथा गतम राजाना शद्दधे भद्रम अभद्रस्य कुतो ममा। Yes. Ashira. आकर्ण्यात्मजमायांतम संपरेत्या यथा गतम राजा न शद्दधे भद्रम अभद्रस्य कुतो ममा। Yes, everybody can chant.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम। आकर्ण्यात्मजम् आयन्तं संपरीत्य यथागतं राजा न शद्दधे भद्रम् अभद्रस्य कुतो मम। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। आकर्ण्य आत्मज आयन्तः सम्प्रत्ये अथागतम् राजान सर्गे भद्रम् अभद्रस्य कुतो मम। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे प्रभु जी। अकर्म्यात्मजमान्यन्तं संपरित्याय यथार्थं राजानः भद्रम् अभद्रस्य कुतो मम। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। अकर्णात्मजमायन्तं सम्परेत्य यथागतं राजाना श्रद्धये भद्रम् अभद्रस्य कुतो ममो। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। आकर्ण्य आत्मजमायन्तं संपरीत्या यथागतं राजान श्रद्धते भद्रम अभद्रस्य कुतो मम। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। अकर्णायत्मजमायन्तं संप्रयत्य यथागतं राजन् श्रद्धये भद्रम् अभद्रस्य कुतो मम। Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Akaranyatma jamayantam samparretya yatagatam rajana shraddade bhadram ab abhadrasya kuto mama. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you.
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण प्रभु
Krishna.
जी माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम आकर्ण्यात्मजयाम यंतम संपर्श्य यथा गतम राजा न श्रद्धे भद्रम भद्रस्य कुतो मम थैंक यू वेरी मच प्रभु जी
Dalvat Pranam.
चलो we'll continue now. ठीक है. Akarnya, having heard Atmajam, his son, Ayantam, coming back, Samparetya, after dying, Yatha, as if, Agatam, coming back, Raja, King Uttanapada, Na, did not, Shaddadhe, have any confidence, Bhadram, good fortune, Abhadrasya, of the empires, Kuta, whence, Mama, my. When King Uttanapada heard that his son Dhruva was coming back home, as if coming back to life after that, he could not put faith in his message, in this message, for he was doubtful how it could happen. He considered himself the most wretched. Therefore, he thought that it was not possible for him to attain such good fortune. Yes, Supriti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. Dhruva Maharaj, a 5-year-old boy, went to the forest for penance and austerity, and the king could not at all believe that a small boy of such a tender age could live in the forest. He was certain that Dhruva was dead. He therefore could not fix his faith in the message that Dhruva Maharaj was coming back home again. For him, this message said that a dead man was coming back home, and so he could not believe it. After Dhruva Maharaja's departure from home, King Uttanapada thought that he was the cause of Dhruva's leaving, and thus he considered himself the most wretched. Therefore, even though it was possible that his lost son was coming back from the kingdom of death, he thought that since he was most sinful, it was not possible for him to be so fortunate as to get back his lost son. Hare Krishna.
Although he could not believe the words of the messenger, he had full faith in the words of the great sage Narada. Thus, he was greatly overwhelmed by the news, and he immediately offered the messenger a highly valuable necklace in great satisfaction. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Ashata Deshatarine Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna everybody. Now just imagine, meditate on King Uttanapada. He is very much conscious of the mistake he has done, that he became victimized by his younger wife, and because of being totally becoming a what you call a henpecked husband, he forgot his duty, even to take care of his own child. He tolerated his small innocent child to be insulted like anything. And when the child looked at the father with affection, just he wanted to sit on father's lap, he ignored that. And the child ran away crying. He didn't care about that. So he's quite conscious of what he did. And the child was in so much pain that he left home. He did not stop that. And after that, he realized what had happened. That how being victim of his, weak mind, he has caused so much pain to somebody, his own child. The child has left home and gone to the forest. That he started repenting. And more he became very anxious because the small child. We sometimes hear in the news, the few dogs together kill a child. And now in the forest, much more dangerous things are there. There is no arrangement for even food for the child, no protection. And he's very conscious, he's feeling affection for his child, and is lamenting that actually he is the cause of the whole situation. He's accepting the blame. And now in this condition, when he's hearing that your son is coming back, he is not able to believe that he deserves this good news. I am such a sinner. He was condemning himself. Narad Muni met him after Narad Muni met the small child while going to the forest and blessed him and instructed him. And Dhruva Maharaj, he saw the determination, and Narad Muni knew the child will certainly achieve success. And now he is coming back. And he came to know the news that my son is coming back. He could not even believe. Do I deserve such a good news? He's thinking. Do I deserve this news? I am a sinner. Nothing good can happen to me actually. And then he remembers the words of Narad Muni. And he remembers the words of Narad Muni. And he said, yes. He said it will happen. Actually, we are in the same situation. You look at our own life, it is Amara Jivana, full of sinful activity. And at the end of life, if somebody informs you that the Vaikuntha Vimana has come, what you will say? I can't believe this actually. Really? Yes. Now suppose somebody, Vishnu has come and informed me, please, can you come? The plane is ready. Yeah? For me? Yeah, for you. Really? I don't deserve all this. But only thing you can do at that time, I have faith in the words of Srila Prabhupada. If somebody chants 16 rounds and follow the four regulative principles, he will go back to God. Same way, Uttanapada could not believe the fortune, same way you will not be able to believe the fortune. So, actually what Srila Prabhupada is giving us is unimaginable. Dhruva Maharaj became a hero. You will also become a hero if you just follow. How did Dhruva Maharaj become a hero? He followed the words of Narad Muni. How you can become hero? Follow the words of Srila Prabhupada. That's all. He is representing Narad Muni today. Isn't it so? He is in the parampara. Brahma, Narada, Vedavyasa, Madhvacharya. In this Guru Parampara, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally comes, and 10th person from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Prabhupada. Just imagine the fortune in front of us. Now, the very reason of achieving the success and becoming a real hero. Now you see, after even not only that, Dhruva Maharaj becomes hero even in this world. Now when he is coming back, he cannot believe what's happening. whole kingdom has come to receive him. There is celebration in the whole kingdom. Every house they're decorated with, see, this is not like today. Okay, it's little you can connect. Little you can connect. Just like we had a situation in the country. We don't want to comment on politics, but overall a situation that everybody felt, because in politics you really don't know what is the truth. Okay? But put an example. There was a feeling in the whole country that the government is very corrupt. There was so much suffocation, so much frustration and suffocation, that in Delhi there was a movement, anti-corruption, and lakhs of people are sitting with so much anger and frustration. And then people felt they got a better government and the leader is not corrupt. He is not making money for himself. How much people chant the name, correct, of the leader anywhere they go around the world. But I was just saying, why do they do that? Even the time of the independence, they had the Gandhi, they felt he's honest, he's not having any selfish plan. People went mad just chanting his names. In fact, he got fed up hearing his name. So people are always, by nature, so happy. And how see our wonderful Father, you feel so happy. When he becomes a great devotee, you feel so delighted. You feel so fortunate. True. Everywhere there is a leader. When the husband is very nice, the wife feels so delighted. Correct? Similarly, when the country has the ruler, the whole country feels delighted. Wow. Actually, that's all, when Naradeva, when the Lord, how much you think people are happy in the spiritual world? Every movement, they're talking about the glories of Krishna. Like we saw in Vrindavan, that was happening. Every day, the boys used to come back home and tell Krishna Leela. And they will be so happy to hear the Krishna Leela. Wow, really? Krishna spoke? Yeah, he spoke like that. Did you hear in the morning what he told Mother Yashoda? Whole day they are talking about Krishna's activity. And people's hearts are glowing with happiness. Today that is replaced by the so-called third-rate cricket star, film star. You see their character, all woman hunters, drunkards. Why people talk about it? This shows what kind of, and then at the end people are frustrated because such kind of hero worship doesn't help anyway. But you make Krishna your hero. Because this is actually the reserve. In a pure heart, Krishna becomes a hero. And then all the time we are talking about activity of Krishna. Madgata prada, Machita Madagata prada, Bodayastas parasparam, Katayantascha mam nityam, Tushanti charam. People feel so much delight. So now when Dhruva Maharaj is coming back home, there is celebration everywhere. The whole kingdom. So people used to have saintly king. They used to actually love the king. When Dhruva Maharaj went home, it is not only the news, everybody is feeling sad. It is said when Lord Rama was to become the king, whole country was celebrating, whole Ayodhya was celebrating. People used to love the king. When Chitraketu, the child, was born, there was celebration in the whole country, whole his empire. And when the child died, the whole country was crying. People used to actually love the leader. Love him means really love him with whole heart. So beautiful it is. So there was a celebration in the whole country. When Dhruva Maharaj is coming back home, the question is, same thing is available. Now can he go to the forest to do the tapasya Dhruva Maharaj did? Okay, the first point is clear, that we are also like Uttarapada. We also done great sinful activities. Not one, unlimited. We have also given pain to so many people. Is it true? It's true. Take care. Because of us, lot of people have cried because of our foolishness, because of rasic, tamasic behavior that we create. Lot of people cry. That's true? Yes, it is true. All this is a fact. Okay? But just have faith in the words. Uttanapada has faith in the words of Narada. I have faith in the words of Srila Prabhupada. That if you can manage to chant your 16 rounds and follow the regulatory principles, Vaikuntha Vimana will come. And when it comes and you're giving the news, you'll not be able to believe. But you have to believe because of Prabhupada's words. You can do that. It's easy or not? It's easy. Prabhupada says, you build a skyscraper for Lord Chaitanya, you'll be blessed. Wow. Have faith in the words of Prabhupada. Do something. Do something that Prabhupada is pleased. You cannot even imagine the result. No, I'm very sinful. Arey Baba, do something. Do something that Prabhupada will be so pleased. Can't you do that? Here we are all working, everybody is working hard for personal big ambitions. Everybody is working hard for children's, wives' ambitions. Right? That's what everybody is doing. But just look at this. How can I please Prabhupada? Prabhupada asked only one question to his Guru. That time Srila Prabhupada was a family person. And he felt that because he never stayed at the lotus feet of his spiritual master, he could not do anything. So Prabhupada writes a letter to his spiritual master that in 1936, December, my dear spiritual master, I was not a brahmachari or a sannyasi who could have stayed with you and offered so much service. How do I serve? Because he has total respect for his spiritual master. Prabhupada said, I asked only one question to my spiritual master. Only one question. How do I serve you? And Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada wrote back, my dear such and such, Abhay Charana Ravinda. It will be good for you and for others if you preach this message in an English-speaking language. I have full confidence you can do this. And that's it. Okay. The same way, we are busy. All of us are putting all our energy, time, life into becoming a hero among the jokers in this world. Kripana Dura Jana. Yedhana Yauvana. What is the use of pleasing these miserly fools in this world? All life goes into clap from this fool. Why you want to waste your time? You see, Srila Prabhupada was in India. There are millions of people. And so many things he could have said or done to get claps from the fools. He did not do. His mind was focused on pleasing his spiritual master. Not that people will even appreciate. Even his own godbrother said what he's trying to do is ridiculous. Imagine when he landed in America, he wrote to some godbrothers that actually, our spiritual master wanted us to preach all around the world. And I've landed here in America, I'm here. So can we just cooperate together and make it successful? I do not have a desire to become an acharya or anything. I'm ready to be a small member of your movement. He's offering himself to be a small member. Can we just work together and make the desire of the spiritual master successful? When anybody heard that, including his godbrothers, which is quite natural to see what Prabhupada was trying to do, an old man, imagine landing in some part of the world, they immediately wrote back to him, your plan is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Prabhupada said, ridiculous? So because he was so much focused on, first thing he was focused on satisfying his spiritual master. Second thing he knew, full success awaits me if I do this. Full success awaits me if I do this. He used to say in America when he landed up, he was an old man, he is sitting in a park. So another old man came and also sat in the park. In the park who will sit? Some old people. That's like cruise ship. Who goes cruise ship? Some old people. 2 months, 3 months, slowly traveling. Retired, nothing to do. So similarly, in park, he's sitting. Another person came, old man, walking, retired, sitting. So he said, who are you? What is your plan? So Prabhupada said, I am seeing there are hundreds of temples. I am seeing thousands of devotees. Only time is separating. Why he had that faith? Because he knew he is following his spiritual master, result is going to come. So similarly, we should have faith, that confidence, usa nishaya, confidence, yes, patiently execute. Result will come. I will go back to Godhead if I just chant my rounds. I will go back to Godhead if I follow regular discipline. Have faith, like Srila Prabhupada had faith, like Dhruva Maharaj had faith. Why Dhruva Maharaj is doing that super austerity in the forest? He had full faith. I'm just following what Narad Muni said. The result will come. Will come. We should have that faith. Now, you see, to become a real hero in this world, people generally want to become hero directly among them. Prabhupada says, when devotees wanted to do for Sankirtana, Prabhupada, how would you Kirtan so that all audience start appreciating? Prabhupada said, Kirtana is not done for the entertainment of the public. Kirtana is done for the pleasure of the Lord. And you can feel a difference in that. Somebody is speaking, taking a class for entertaining public. Somebody is speaking to glorify the Lord. There is difference. Somebody is singing to entertain the public. Somebody is singing for pleasure of the Lord. There is difference. Somebody is cooking for the pleasure of the Lord, and somebody is cooking for entertaining the eaters. There is difference. Somebody is dancing for the pleasure of the Lord. Somebody is dancing for appreciation of public. There is a difference. A long time I remember, I was a young brahmachari, so there was a class. So we used to play mridanga. So he commented, he said, see, it's not that we hit a mridanga and then stare at a girl in the audience. We are not seeking attention. We are just doing it for the pleasure of the Lord. There is difference. Dhruva Maharaj did not dedicate his life to please the mass of the citizens. He dedicated his life to please the orders of Narad Muni, and he got the result. He got the result. And he became a real hero. When he was coming back, the kind of reception he could not even imagine. So when Ramananda Rai was asked by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the most famous person, he said a devotee. And even if you see like that today, isn't it true? Who are the most famous person in the country, even today, are the great saints in the history. In any part of the world, the saints have the greatest glory. But saints per se are not self-advertisers. No, never. They don't advertise themselves. Naturally, the glories manifest. Naturally, the whole mass of public. And even you, when you go to somebody, is telling, I'm like this, I did this, that year I did. Who likes to hear all? In fact, people go away from the people who are self-advertisers, attention seekers, self-advertisers. They're all bad qualities, even in normal society. So our mind should be fixed to satisfy the orders of Srila Prabhupada. Then automatically real glories will come. Now you just look at Srila Prabhupada. He dedicated his life to do things which are quite unusual for the society. Printing magazine without any money. In fact, when for the printer, there was the interview you have seen in Well-Wisher. He said, I told Srila Prabhupada that why you are doing all this? You are not even able to pay my bills. Why you are doing all this thing? So the Prabhupada looked at him, said, one day you will see I will be successful. So imagine. He was having such an austerity that he was walking for a long time because there was no money on him. Correct? And he has full confidence, because I am following the orders of Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, I will be successful. And Prabhupada said, I did it. I blindly followed my spiritual master. Now Dhruva Maharaj, look what is he doing? And he was like, kya kar raha hai bhai tu? खाना नहीं खा रहा है, सांस नहीं ले रहा, क्या कर रहा है तू ये सब? He is not looking at what public will say. Public is mad. It's fixed in the orders of Narad Muni. I'll just do what he told. I'll just do what he's told. Ha! The Lord is in front. You know, it's as easy as that. And Prabhupada writes, look at the last shloka of this chapter. Prabhupada writes that the success achieved by Dhruva Maharaj is very difficult for us to achieve. Even later, Uttanapada also, when after he enthrones Dhruva Maharaj as the emperor, he also walks out of the kingdom through tapasya. So Prabhupada said, we cannot do this. We can't even dream of doing this level of tapasya. Is it possible? No. But we can chant 16 rounds, we can follow 4 the principles, same result is awaiting. You will not be able to believe. Just like Uttanapada said, I can't believe this. My child is coming back. I don't deserve this good news. I am a sinner. So have that in your heart. Introspect in your heart, because unless you properly repent, you will never improve. Now, did Uttanapada do the same mistake after the Dhruva Maharaj came back? Again, he was attracted to his younger wife Surichi. Again, did he neglect the wife Suniti? He didn't do that because he sincerely lamented. But we discussed this point. Because we do sinful activities, we don't repent, we don't lament, we don't properly do it. And therefore, what happened? Again, we do it. Uttanapada didn't do that mistake again. Actually, he was a great Rajashi, great saintly king, Prabhupada said. That was the error of his, mistakes. Apichetu Sudharachara, small mistake happened by him. But he was so repentful for that. He was such a wonderful king, so saintly king, the whole country loved him. Prabhupada said that is possible. If we can preach vigorously all around the world, Prabhupada says it will happen. Saintly kings will be selected. And even in this nonsense system, which Prabhupada did not like, he said democracy means demon goes crazy. That is called democracy. Even in this system of administration, if the saintly people take charge, because the whole world has become saintly, because of powerful preaching. Now, if there is, suppose, significantly powerful preaching all around the world, who will elect these jokers? Woman hunters, drug addicts, who will elect? Correct? Even sometimes basic qualities are lacking. And none of them is a properly even God-conscious person. We see that. So who will select? Prabhupada said the whole world become Bhagavata, they will select a Mahabhagavata to be the ruler. And whole country will be so happy. So happy. That will happen. Now Uttanapada was such a saintly king. It's not that it cannot happen. It can happen today. If everybody starts chanting Hare Krishna, sit in their home, follow the regulative principles, chant Hare Krishna, everybody will become a Bhagavata. And great Mahabhagavata will become the ruler of the world. And everybody is so happy. There will be so much happiness in the world. So Uttanapada did not do that mistake again, but what for us? We do mistake again and again. And then he enthroned Dhruva Maharaj, the ruler of the world. As he grew up, Prabhupada says, Bhagavatam says, he consulted with his ministers. He discussed even with the general public. Everybody wanted his son to be the ruler, Dhruva to be the ruler. So Prabhupada said it is not autocracy and dictatorship as people say. The king used to consult his ministers. He used to consult the sages. Look at even the opinion of the public. Not that he is blindly doing this. No. But his decision was always perfect. Everybody loved him. Everybody wanted his. The days grow, his glories were growing. People are totally spellbound to see the qualities Dhruva Maharaj manifesting. Because he is not the same child now. He is so glorious. Because he is a pure devotee. Now having taken darshan of the Lord, all Yasyas Bhakti Bhagavati Akinchana Sarvai Gunai Tatra Samasade Suraha, all beautiful qualities are manifesting in his personality. Seeing that, the whole public was so happy, so happy. So you want to become a real hero like Dhruva Maharaj. You don't have to go to the forest and sit without food for so many days, without air for so many days, without water for so many days. You cannot do that. Neither your body, neither your mind will allow this level of austerity. But the same result of going back to Godhead can be achieved if we just follow Narad Muni's disciple Srila Prabhupada, the Acharya for the golden age. Just follow him. same success will be achieved. At the end, you'll become a real hero. So let us not get lost into becoming a hero of the material world, entertaining the public, becoming a mass popular leader. See, this so-called popularity is very, very shallow. In one day, it can go away. Real qualities, real respect comes by genuineness. Okay? And as you become a genuinely great personality, automatically people start worshipping you. You don't have to seek recognition and respect. We want to win in the eyes of the Lord and go back to the Lord's service, eternal service. That is our focus. Automatically doing this process, the devotee also becomes a great. It is said that when you become a pure devotee and you're going back to Godhead, even devatas throw flowers at you. There is a celebration of the whole universe. Even devatas are not pure devotees. And they see somebody achieve the real success, and they throw flowers. Not only that, it is said that devatas can see your Vaikuntha form, which is already manifested. When a pure devotee is actually, the spiritual form is already fully manifested, and they can see. See, this is not an ordinary person. So much success is awaiting. Now what do we follow? We have to make a decision. We are following something. No, we are not Ishvara. By nature we are servant. We are following something. We have to just choose what to follow, whom to follow. Today we are following our own stupid mind. We are following our agitated senses. We are following so-called leaders. Bhagavatam says, why is it people make so many mistakes? It says, andhayatha andayupaniyamana. Because blind leaders are leading the blind. Everybody will fall into a ditch. That's what is happening. Tepi shitanta murudam nati vidu swargati. Nobody knows. We should follow Krishna and his great servants. So just do that and success is achieved. What is the use of following blind leaders and fall into a ditch along with them? Okay. So here we get an information that Dhruva Maharaj followed the great hero. Narad Muni himself became a great hero. And if you look at the history of the world, you will see that actually around the world, most respected people are the saints, even today. And that's what Ramananda Raya says, the real fame, a devotee has the greatest fame. And Chaitanya Prabhu asked him various questions. One of the questions, who the most famous person? He says the pure devotee is always the most famous person. Okay. You go to Vrindavan, the Goswami. This is the bhajan kuti of Goswami. This is the samadhi, pushpa samadhi of Goswami. This is the real samadhi of Goswami. That's all you see. Whole Vrindavan is that only. What did they do? They become so famous because of their pure devotion. So let us not get distracted and entertaining the public, getting likes in the public. Don't waste your time. Do something to obey the order of Acharya. Automatically, everything will follow. But you try to make a short circuit, you become attention seekers, you want to become so-called famous among the fools in this world, then you lose your focus to please the Acharya and Krishna. Hare Krishna, thank you. So the idea was today, the real hero. Yes, who likes to add something to this, what we discussed today? I'm making it on. So you can, yes, Pradeep, Hare Krishna. Yeah, everybody is open. Anybody can speak, yeah. Yeah, nobody has anything to add?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
I think our Guru Maharaj is the real hero, Prabhuji. I heard that after he's becoming ill and body is not able to cooperate. Even then, his traveling has been doubled and the initiations have been tripled and quadrupled. So that is the real heroism, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes. Yes. Anybody else wants to add something?
Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Biju. Biju.
I have a question, a query here. So as we discussed that our whole day is with a lot of sinful activities, but towards the end of our life, towards that, if there is kind of a rath or a vehicle taking us back to Vaikuntha, so is it because of our previous karmas or what decides such a activity, Prabhuji?
No, we decided to follow Srila Prabhupada. That,
Yes.
that made the way. That is our fortune. See, that was a choice. We could have avoided, but we decided, okay, we invested faith. Let us hear him first, correct? We read his books, either directly or through his devotees. We heard what Prabhupada said, correct? In ISKCON class means Prabhupada said. We just repeat what Prabhupada said. And we are seeing the result. What is the result? We are seeing Vaikuntha woman, Vaikuntha woman has come. Prabhupada wrote a letter actually. He said, I am not flattering you. In the letter he says, I am not flattering you. If you just follow this thing, follow the 4 regular chant 16, you'll go back to God. He said, I am not flattering you. Because I don't think that I am just, then Prabhupada is saying, maybe just to encourage his disciple. No, he said, I am not flattering. See, this kind of guarantee that if you follow me, I take you back to Godhead, nobody can give. Very few. These are called the founder acharyas. Like Madhvacharya gave such a guarantee. You follow me, you'll go to Vaikuntha. Ramanacharya gave. Not everybody can give such a guarantee. It's not easy. You understand? अरे अपना ही श्योर नहीं है हम क्या बोलेंगे You tell somebody you do like this, you'll get a job. हम ही unemployed बैठे हैं तो how we can speak? Only few people, rare souls can speak like that. Prabhupada used to laugh sometimes. He said, I have a backdoor key to the spiritual world. Just follow. So actually in Kali Yuga, we are getting backdoor entry only. We cannot enter through the regular process, regular qualification. But because the age is very difficult, imagine a saintly atmosphere of Uttanapada. There is not even a discussion of sinful activity. Forget to be. So it was very, easy for us. We are, an ocean of sinful activities. True?
Yeah.
So, the Dhruva Maharaj effort to see the Lord and your effort to follow the regular from the chant section is actually same. It's not easy. It is very difficult for a soul of Kali Yuga to be able to do that. True?
Correct. Yes.
So Lord is pleased. And when the situation is difficult, the Lord also becomes very, very compassionate. Very compassionate. So it's mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, mercy of Srila Prabhupada, that we are able to achieve this success and become a real hero by simple austerity what he has given. Actually, we do not know what we are getting, and therefore we do not feel serious about following these 5 principles. Correct? Hare Krishna. Thank you, Biju.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Vipin Vilasji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes.
Prabhuji, the another example, like the devotee of the pure devotees of the Lord is more respectable than even though in the Lord, in the presence of Lord. Like if you take the example of Sukhdev Maharaj, Sukhdev Goswami, when before starting the this Srimad Bhagavatam, at that time in this arena there were Narad Muni also, Vyasdev also, and Parsuramji also, and other sages. But still, Sukhdev Goswami was the most respected by everyone. So this is another example I remember, because in today's Bhagavatam class, it was the same sloka was described by Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes. So nice. Narayana Namaskritya Narancheva Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudira. He is putting this. And even when Shukdev Goswami is speaking, who is sitting? Veda Vyasa is sitting. Narada is sitting. All the great sages are sitting. Just imagine. So who is respect? They're all bowing down to him. So we can see When Shukadev Goswami came, all the assembly fell at his feet. So we can see actually, many times the parents, we want our child to be a great hero. Every father, mother want child to be a great hero. But they make a mistake of making a child hero in a materialistic way. Now if the child shows the symptoms of great devotion, parents should actually be very happy. Wow, wow, isn't it? Every parents want the child to be a hero. Like Uttanapada is very happy. So, but parents, till I have seen till 4th, 5th class, beta jai karo, jai karo. After that, band karo, yes, tata karo. You have to become a real hero. See, why don't they compare with Dhruva Maharaj? They never compare. Look at Dhruva Maharaj, my dear child. He sincerely followed Narad Muni, became a great hero. So you follow Prabhupada's instructions, chant 16 rounds. They stop their chanting, I've seen. Even initiated people, I feel ashamed to see their behavior. They stop their chanting. Hey, sab band kar do abhi. Abhi tum apna career mein focus karo. They want, why? At heart, they are still compromised. Still in their heart, there is a desire, child to become a famous hero among so-called fools in this world. उनके पैर है, दोनों पैर एक जगह नहीं है. One side spiritual life, one side also fame, name, is so-called idiots of this world. That will all follow. ये धना उत्तर परिजन है ना. So what is the use? These miserly people who can't give you anything. What is the use? That is, we are all. That's why Bhaja Hure Mana, Shinanda Nandana, Abhay Chanarar Vindare. What is the shloka where it says the miserly people, Kripana Durajana? Who will sing that shloka? क्या है पूरा वो वाला श्लोक वो वाला पैराग्राफ बोलो कृपण दूरजन so we are working day and night we don't even sleep ये जन यौवना पुत्र परिजना है ना yeah then अरे बाबा सब मेरी तरह सब लक्कड़ है हाँ येदन यौवन पुत्र परिजन इति कियाच परतीति रे है ना so how this will protect you so we are investing our time money energy are we doing to satisfy this kripana turajana but what is the use of satisfying them they can't really bless us so why not put our energy time in trying to satisfy Krishna, then everything will be so successful. Yes, Neerija Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, following the instructions of the spiritual master and by chanting very attentively 16 rounds and following the regulatory principles, we'll go back to Godhead. Once a devotee, pure devotee, does everything in this Janma very seriously and sincerely and attains Godhead, will he be able to remember the what all endeavors he has done to achieve this, Prabhuji? Because as of now, we don't remember anything, our previous births, deeds and all.
Yeah, now see what happens. There are certain things you will remember. You will remember our online course. See, Krishna doesn't break anything spiritual. Krishna, there is no reason for Krishna to break. Like normal material, our husband, our children, if they are Krishna conscious, even they will continue to be with you. There is no need to break those relationships or those memories. Something unwanted, all materialistic life, trying to become famous in this world, making a big skyscraper for our own big house, just like we are making a skyscraper for Krishna, all of us together, true?
Yes.
This memory will be spiritual. So why you have to break it? Correct? There is no need to break that. But we have to break something which is material because what is the use of that? Krishna says, make them forget that. What about his friends? Hey, useless friends, make them forget that. But spiritual thing, Krishna will not make you forget. Why? Because it is useful, it is nice, it is sweet.
Yeah, it will be encouraging.
Not only that, your husband also, if he chants 16 rounds, your children also chant 16 rounds, you go back to spiritual world, the whole family will go back to spiritual world together. Why break this relationship? This is wonderful. Anna?
Yeah, very nice, Prabhuji. Very nice. It's so encouraging, Prabhuji.
Yes, it is encouraging. Yes,
Yes.
Yash, Hare Krishna, Yash.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. True, like previously we had so many material desires, but during the beginning of our Krishna consciousness, actually we didn't like those material desires didn't come again. But now those material desires, like sometimes it pops up in our mind. So what shall we do?
What you're saying, what pops up in the mind? Old activities?
Not all activities, Pruji, like those material desires. Like previously, we had some desires, like I want to achieve this thing or that thing. So maybe because of some offense we have committed into some devotees. So
Sometimes our old material desires pop up in the heart, correct?
yes, Pruji, yes, Pruji.
No, that is Krishna is testing you. You want, you want. Just like say, you employ somebody to clean a room, okay? After cleaning a room, he will have bunch of papers in his hand. And he will ask you, should I throw them in the dustbin or should I keep them? What he asks, correct? You want, no, give. So the Krishna wants to throw all the kachara. It is said, when you're chanting Hare Krishna, Shanvatam Sakata Krishna Punya Shavada Kirtana Hridyantastu hi Abhadrani Vidhunoti. Krishna, being your best well-wishing friend, when he chants his holy name, throws all the kachara from the heart. Because all the problems are because of the kachara in the heart. There is no other reason of a problem. So Krishna wants to throw. But before throwing, he asks you, should I throw this? No, I don't throw. I won't. So at that moment, Krishna is testing you. Okay?
Yes, Pruji. Thank you, Pruji.
Okay. Another example is given just like a fan. If you switch off a fan, it keeps rotating for some more time. So because of old things, they don't go away immediately. We have to just like Uttana Pada, is sincerely repenting. If the desire may come, Suraj is so beautiful. Nah, enough of this. I've spoiled my life. Okay. Hare Krishna, Beena, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, you were just telling about family not chanting and stuff like that, and there was just a conversation a while ago. I was just trying to understand if you feel, if me as an individual feel that my entire family is with me, with body, mind, and soul, chanting this, chanting Hare Krishna. If I think that in the mind and chant, it will be applicable for them also. Is that how it works? See, sometimes what happens, the kids may not want to do this, or husband may have his own thoughts.
See, every bird has to flap his own wing. Correct? You cannot enter the spiritual world without pure devotion. And pure devotion is achieved by consciously surrendering to the Lord. That every individual has to do. Correct? Every person has to do. Yes, there is something called Kripa Siddhi. You can try that. Kripa Siddhi is like, Guru Maharaj, when he was, see, very interesting thing we didn't ignore. All of us are talking about Guru Maharaj worshipping the Lord. But we have forgotten his mother is also a great devotee. How many mothers will be able to tell their child, my dear child, go search for the Lord. Even the child is grown up, we will not do that. We will ask our child to become materially successful. Correct? We will say, my dear child, go ahead, surrender to the Lord. Your life will be successful. Guru Maharaj's mother was not an ordinary mother. A 5-year-old child she sent to surrender to the Lord. Correct? We cannot do that. And she is not an ordinary woman. She is actually a great devotee. And not only that, when Dhruva Maharaj was doing his intense tapasya in the forest, she was also doing tapasya at home. She was also in samadhi. Won't a mother do that? My dear Lord, protect my child. She is also in samadhi on the Lord. When Dhruva Maharaj is doing tapasya in the forest, everybody is talking about that intense tapasya, not eating, not. Same way, my mother was also in intense tapasya and samadhi on the Lord. I'm not saying. Now you see the purports, it will come few purports later. She was also worshipping the Lord with same intensity the child was worshipping in the forest. Correct? She was also worshipping with full samadhi. Imagine how much her faith must be there to tell the child, go my child, surrender to the Lord. True? She is not an ordinary devotee. She was also in total samadhi on the Lord as per the child is a samadhi on the Lord. And then we see that at the end something interesting happened. When later, Vaikuntha Vimana comes to take Dhruva Maharaj back to Godhead, later, much later, he ruled as a king and then later. At that moment, Dhruva Maharaj says, where is my mother? Because of her, I achieved the Lord. So Prabhupada writes a very beautiful purport there. He says that I am a wretched personality. I wish one of my disciples can take him back to God. He writes very humble purport. In fact, I remember, not today, maybe 30 years ago, Guru Maharaj was there in Bangalore and he took a class and this shloka came. This was the class for that. And he started crying. He said, how can Srila Prabhupada say that? He's pure devotee. He's asking us to take him back to Godhead. So sweet. He was totally shaken up by that words. Prabhupada directly says, in that. So same way, just like Dhruva Maharaj wished his mother go back to Godhead, so recommendation works in the spiritual realm. So as you are becoming a great devotee, you can also give a recommendation. Just like, होता ना सिफारिश इंडिया में चलता है ना, मेरा आदमी है इसको भी जरा जॉब दे दो, तो this सिफारिश recommendation will work. ठीक है, it does work. You can try.
Thank you, Prabhu.
But also try, they consciously try to become a devotee. ठीक है?
Sure, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So you can recommend our name, everybody's name, when you go back to Godhead. मुझे थोड़ा ऑनलाइन में थोड़े और लोग हैं हमारे इनका भी नाम लिख लो. Yes. शुभ भाई, हरिणी माता जी, हरे कृष्णा. Hare Krishna माता जी. You want to add something?
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, as you said, that by following 4 regulative principles and by doing 16 rounds or more, we can be taken back to Godhead. But like every day, this is doing for individual. So what I try to do is, after following you, Prabhuji, thinking about you all, the great teachers you all there. So how, like Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna Upadesh. Like I try to tell the message of Krishna, or to enlighten the people about their dormant stage of Krishna consciousness. So this is what I'm trying to, and by giving your videos, sending the link of the class, the new admissions. So I'm trying this as I've told you that I've started the Bhakti Vriksha class. So the first day it was only 8 devotees. Second time nobody turned up also. They had some, so nobody turned up because there were some functions going on. So
no, if you had a class where you discussed the cricket match or movie, then 100 would have come next day.
Yes, so it's really like when I listen to your lectures and I know that it's really sometimes it breaks the heart, but then that is not the individual thing. To carry on, whatever be it. So I was there in the class, I read and I did japa, so that to give the strength that they may come the next time. So thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, everybody. Hare Krishna. Vanchai kalpatarubhacha kripa sindhubevacha patitanam pavane vaishnava anant kodi vaishnava ki jai. Shri Prabhupada.